There aren't that many organizations, people who really have the expertise to combine this discussion of public health and the right to health and human rights. And among the people who does that, and who's been able to do that at a level that has been amazing, is Dr. Chelsea Clinton, who has been among absolutely the most effective voices who've been touting the advances that we should all be proud of as humans, and defending against the erosion of these advances from her position of public prominence. She's been defending these issues. I was lucky enough to be among a group of authors, along with Dr. Clinton, in an article that came out after the COVID crisis in The Lancet, highlighting the importance of combining a human rights analysis with public health, and a public health analysis with human rights. And she has been pushing this issue and campaigning on this issue from her position as the vice chair of the Clinton Foundation and the vice chair of the Clinton Health Access Initiative. And we've been able to see some of the successes that she's been able to accomplish as an advocate, as a storyteller, investor, mentor, teacher. She is now just fairly recently starting a new podcast called That Can't Be True. You should all listen to it if you haven't so far. And it's actually a really amazing analysis of literally trying to fight against the wave, the intentional wave of misinformation and disinformation that is being unleashed upon us, and to talk about whether it's nonsense about Tylenol and autism or what's happening with global health. And she's able to do it and combine scientific validity and a good dose of humor and good storytelling. So for all of this, we wanted to salute Dr. Clinton for all of this work, for being part of this campaign around the world, and to celebrate her work as an honoree tonight. As you've heard, we've had a lot of flight cancellations tonight. Chelsea's in Toronto. Mark Masnivsky's here, her spouse. Mark, do you want to come up for just a second? Sorry to put you on the spot. But we tried. We tried to bring her to you. Thanks, Mark.
To be clear, this is Gerson Smerger putting me on the spot, but I mean, I'm just not going to call him out. Chelsea would have been here, but did not want to speak after Harry's performance. So but Sam and to the team, she's devastated she can't be here. She's been in a Toronto airport for 4 hours and is stuck, and devastated not only because of everything that PHR does, but because of her co-honorees. She wanted me to share with Dr. McKinsey, and I always destroy his name, Dr. Mukwege, who she adores and idolizes. She's honored to be part of this, and so thank you for honoring her. This is such an incredible energy to feel, and she did, I think, put a quick video together, but sorry she can't be hers. Thank you, though.
Hi, everyone. I am in the Toronto airport, and I certainly wish that I were in New York City with all of you, because I just am incredibly humbled and honored to receive this recognition from Physicians for Human Rights, an organization whose courage and moral clarity I have long admired and been grateful for, given the ongoing fight to ensure that every human is accorded the security and the dignity that we know is a fundamental value, and what we certainly would hope for ourselves, and what we know we need for each of us if any of us are to ever be truly safe. So I am deeply regretful that weather has intervened and that I'm not able to be with you tonight to both accept this recognition in person and to celebrate the work of Dr. McKinsey and the Pansy Hospital for Survivors of Sexual Violence Unit. I have long admired Dr. Dennis Mukwege. In fact, I first met him at a Physicians for Human Rights event many years ago. We at the Clinton Health Access Initiative and the Clinton Foundation very much believe and kind of know to our marrow the importance of the work that we do in ensuring and strengthening human dignity, the work that we do to ensure that we're lowering the costs of vital point-of-care diagnostics to know whether or not a child has malaria or a person has HIV, and to ensure that the health workers who are diagnosing people with those diseases or children with malnutrition, kind of supporting women to make the right reproductive health choices for themselves and their families, are then able to follow through and treat and provide care and support and kind of needed tools to ensure that people get better, that people stay safe, that people get healthy, and that all of us have the chance to thrive. We know that work that may seem disconnected, like lowering the cost of diagnostics or drugs from dignity, are actually quite essential to it. Because through our work, we're affirming a value that I know that we share, that every person deserves to live, yes, with dignity, but also with safety and hope. Thank you for the recognition of our work. Again, I would much rather be in active community and solidarity with all of you than currently stuck in the Toronto airport. But please know that I am there in spirit, and I hope to be able to be with you in person next year. Thank you for all that you're doing in this deeply perilous time, increasingly around the world, for many communities, for many families, for many people. Your work is as vital as ever. Thank you for the recognition. Thank you for all that you do. And I certainly hope to see all of you next year.